So, talking about the sixth part of DVMS chapter, so it is about the strong and weak entity set. Now, as we had discussed earlier about cardinality ratios, which includes uh, the how entities amongst the entity set are related via a relationship set. So now we need to discuss how these entities could be. So these entities, how this entity set could be, like they can be like the types of the entity set over here, and they could be strong or weak entity set. So briefly describing, an entity set that has a key attribute has to be a strong entity set and is simply denoted by a rectangular box. But an entity set that has no key attribute and is uh, is and uses a partial key, also called as a discriminator, is a weak entity set, and it has to be denoted by a double rectangular box. So here actually, like as we can see in this example, here we need to understand that an employee has to make some policy for his kids. So an employee can have 0 to multiple kids, but a kid cannot have multiple employee as his parent. So it is important to realize that the children the entities, the attributes that describe this entity set children, name and age, they can be same for multiple employees. Like employee A can have a kid Anvesha with age 10. Also employee 2 can have a kid Anvesha with age 5. So it is very important that we need to have the employee number and employee name, the like particularly the employee number of the employee, that is a strong entity set to describe at to describe entities of the weak entity set. So here it is important to realize that all weak entities have to participate. So the constraint here is a total participation for weak entities, and it will be, again, like as I said, will be denoted by a double dash lines, like here we have denoted. And as I have already said, one employee can have many kid, but one child cannot have multiple employee number or multiple employee as the parent. So one employee has many kid, that is employee many children, and the children to one employee. So here we have children, we will be having children as the arrow over the children. And also we know that whenever there is a cardinality ratio of 1 is to m, the m part will have the the m part will be needing to have the arrow side. Okay, and already we have described that. So in turn, now even if there is one weak entity set, so this in the overall relation, so the relationship set will now have to be denoted in a double diamond way.